What's going on, everybody? It's Steve, back with a Season 4, Week 2 Team Builder against Dr. James Bell, MD, JD, whatever else is in his name, and the Cincinnati Minccinos. I'm definitely going to spell that wrong when the video comes out. Have every time. Last week, won with only one casualty. I think Snorlax blew himself up, and that was it. So basically exactly how I planned it. This week is much harder. James's team is crazy good, I think. He's got Thunderous, Clefable, Duraludon, Persian, Alola, Blaziken, Mudsdale, Slowking, Trevenant, Tentacruel, Cinccino, and Duskull. I do think Thunderous is guaranteed, just so he has either Thunderous or Trevenant, and I guess Tentacruel are his only ways to hit Tapu Fini with stab super effective moves. I'm not too worried about Tentacruel. Does he even have any bulldoze stuff going on? That's like the only time you want Tentacruel. Blaziken could do it. Everybody else not really. Yeah, Thunderous, I do expect Prankster, and that could be a problem. The biggest problem would probably be a Prankster, Thunderwave, Eerie Impulse, Thunderous. And I don't really have much of a way around that outside of Snorlax. Or maybe it doesn't bring Thunderwave, because I got Misty Surge. I don't know. Clefable, obviously good for Follow Me. Not very good offensively into me, but what can you do? Duraludon, I don't have any redirection to get around, but Steel and Dragon are really good offensive typing, and defensively it's really good into my team as well. Alolan Persian, I think, is guaranteed. He needs the Fake Out. He probably wants to bring Foul Play for Snorlax. What else? Parting Shot is also good against all my special attackers. It even has Quash if he wants to do some Quash stuff, since it's the fastest thing in this matchup, other than Cinccino. Mudsdale, I do have this glaring ground weakness. I think Mudsdale's pretty obvious. Stamina, you could do like does he have beat up? Yeah, Persian. You could do some Persian beat up Mudsdale thing. You could also do Bullet Seed to activate a weakness policy from Cinccino. Once again, I'm worried about Cinccino. I was worried about Cinccino last season when I played Samax and it didn't come. I don't really think it'll come again. It's just in the yellow here because it would kind of mess me up if he brought Bullet Seed Cinccino. And I would expect at least one of these two. I am worried about Slowking. I hope he doesn't bring Slowking. So let's get into what I'm bringing. And why. Alright, Sableye, Citrus Berry, Prankster, Taunt, Encore, Fake Out, and Nightshade. More into special defense than defense if we go back here. Don't know if that shows up all the way over there. It doesn't. And I can't go further. Anyway, he has, I'm more worried about his special attackers going into Sableye. We'll just say that. Taunt, Encore, Fake Out, Nightshade. Taunt and Encore are there for the Trick Rumors, as well as Thunderous. Nightshade just to do damage in general. Fake Out. If I lead with Snorlax or Uxie, that'll allow me to get a Belly Drum or a Trick Room up. Yeah, nothing too good here. Encore's a game-winning move. Taunt potentially could be. He can only have one Mental Herb. And I guess he's got Oblivious on Slowking. Endgame Tapu Fini this time. Misty Surge, Leftovers, Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, and Protect. Basically max HP, just enough to get the ideal leftover recoveries. And then more into defense and special defense. Depending on what I'm up against, like if I see a physical Defiant Thunderous for whatever reason, I could like Fake Out Iron Defense, or this is going to be in the back, so I'll know what I'm up against by that point. I can Iron Defense or Calm Mind. Draining Kiss is there to keep me up. Protect, 2 turns of recovery gives me back, that's what, the 34 health. Draining Kiss will give me back another 20, so it'll be regenerating like 50 health per Protect. And if I get my statuses up, this thing will be unkillable. Because, as I said before, all he's got to hit me super effectively: Trevenant, Thunderous, Tentacruel. So basically, the goal of the game is to get rid of them and win. We're doing Belly Drum Snorlax this time. Min speed. Ideally, we'll get him in Trick Room. Belly Drum Double Edge, High Horsepower, and Ice Punch has perfect coverage against his team. I can almost only need normal. The Ice allows me to hit a bunch super effectively, as does the ground. Nothing too much to talk about here. I do have the correct number of HP. Figgy Berry over Custap, because I will ideally get Trick Room up if I'm going with Snorlax. This is the real gimmick this week. This will one-shot everything on his team, even if they're Dynamaxed outside of Slowking. It does not one-shot, and Trevenant, obviously, because I had nothing to hit Trevenant. Will not kill Dynamax Trevenant. It's super effective against a lot of his team. Rock, ground, 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 water, water. We will get to how I am activating this weakness policy and weak armor. Swift Swim is not the way to go, especially against a prankster. And this way I can get up to +2, +2, +2 in one turn. And I don't need that much speed investment. So if I get up the Sand, this goes up to 135 special defense. I'll be Dynamaxed, so that's what, 316 HP? That's pretty freaking hard to take down. Mind you, I will be at -2 defense, which is not the greatest. But I think I'll be able to sneak a win with Omastar this week. Or he'll just like Thunder Wave me turn 1 and I'll be fucked. There's like no in between. Yuxi making an appearance. Ally Switch, Trick Room, Yawn, and Dazzling Gleam. If we go back to here, he's got 1 Fairy Resist. And honestly, I don't have that much to deal with Tentacruel. So I could just get wiped by a Bulldoze Blaziken weakness policy Tentacruel. But you know what? You can't prepare for everything. And I don't really think I have much to deal with it anyway. Just Snorlax, really. Yeah, nothing weak to Fairy, and he's got like a bunch. He's got 2 resists and an immunity to Psychic, so Dazzling Gleam's the way to go. Yawn will hit his Flyers and Levitators even in Misty Terrain. Trick Room, obviously, to help Snorlax. Ally Switch, also to help Snorlax. Mental Herb in case he has Taunt Thunderous or Taunt Persian, which I feel is pretty likely. Super bulky, as you always do. And finally, Gengar. Choice Scarf Gengar. The beauty of this gets up to 195 with 0 investment and a neutral nature, which is faster than everything else in the game. Gengar can't be faked out. So unless he is also packing a Scarf, Gengar will be going first. And there's no speed creeping, because I'm not just going to lower my speed for no reason. And then I can just dump the best into special attack and HP, so he's fairly tanky as well. The main thing here is the Brick Break. I will go first, Brick Break my own Omastar. Omastar will activate Weakness Policy and Weak Armor. Omastar is going to be faster than everything else. And will hopefully one-shot at least 2 things. Icy Wind there, just in case something is out that I don't want to max Omastar if he leads, like, Trevenant. Tentacruel or something like that. Things that I'm worried that Omastar won't be able to OHKO. Trevenant Slowking, maybe. I don't know, that'd be a weird-ass lead. Or Minccinos. Definitely don't want to be Bullet Seeded. This is the reason why I fear Minccinos. Skill Link Bullet Seed will kill this thing at -2 while Dynamaxed. I guarantee it. Trick just to get rid of the Scarf if I want it. And Shadow Ball. How's that coverage? Pretty good. Doesn't hit Minccinos. Doesn't hit Persian. Otherwise good. Brick Break's obviously not doing anything offensively, but I'm still max special attack, so this Shadow Ball will do a bunch if I want to go that way. So yeah, the idea, Gengar Omastar game one with Fini in the back, and maybe Uxie, maybe Sableye, I don't know. Probably Sableye. And if that doesn't work, I will switch to Sableye Snorlax or Uxie Snorlax, depends on what he has. Always going to be Fini in the back, and probably going to be Sableye or Uxie in the back also. That's the team. So, good luck to James. This is a much more difficult week, in my opinion. No disrespect to Canor, I just had a hilarious outmatch there. He had no way to kill Fini. Pulling out some weird strats this time. Thanks for watching. Peace.